everybody? Welcome back to Kai Talks NFL, and today I'm going to be giving you some Week 1 NFL awards. So things like the MVP, the Offensive Player of the Week, Defensive Player of the Week, but also my own awards like the Stinker of the Week and the Kai Talks NFL award. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Oh my goodness!
Daylight hurdles to the end zone!
That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
It is.
Oh, he caught it off the ricochet. Penalty. Is he in?
Starting off, we got my Stinker of the Week going to Tua Tagovailoa, aka Tua turned the ball over. Yeah, this guy had one of the worst games I have ever seen from him. Two ugly picks that just should have not been made. And he went 14 for 23, 114, a touchdown, and yeah, like I said, 2 interceptions. I can only think of a couple other quarterbacks, like very few, that would make those interceptions. He looked really bad. And I don't know, man. I don't think Tua is the future for the Dolphins. I don't see him bringing them a playoff win even. He's just not very good. Like, he's average or he's not good at all. There is no in between. See, the thing about guys like JJ McCarthy and Brock Purdy, yeah, they threw some bad interceptions, but they came back from it. Tua did not do that, and he just shit the bed. I don't know about this Tua-Mike McDaniel duo, man. It's not looking good, and yeah, Tua is my most definitely Stinker of the Week. Next, we got my Offensive Player of the Week going to Derrick Henry. I know, he had a really bad fumble, but don't let that take away from his amazing performance this week. He looked like prime Derrick Henry. He looks like he's 24 years old out there. He's 31, by the way. Anyways, 18 carries, 169 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This man is so damn explosive, man. He stiff arms people into the next round. I can't get over how good Derrick Henry is on the Ravens, and I think it was a bad fumble, but he's going to recover from it, and he's only going to get better, and he is going to be part of the reason the Ravens win so many games this season. Give me Derrick Henry as my Offensive Player of the Week. Next, my Defensive Player of the Week is going to my man, Nick Bosa. You know, there wasn't really a ton of standout defensive players this week, but I mean, Nick Bosa was definitely the one that was, in my opinion. I mean, 6 tackles, and really what's making him the Defensive Player of the Week, the strip sack that won the 49ers the game. Like, we're so happy to have him on our team, man. I really hope he gets to, like, the form he was in maybe 2-3 years ago. Maybe he'll even become one of the sack leaders this year. Like, I'm so excited to see what Nick Bosa can do, and the only really reason why I have him is because he won us the game pretty much, and I just didn't really know who else to choose. So give me Nick Bosa as the Defensive Player of the Week. Next, we got the Rookie of the Week, and give me a Egbuka. You know, you could go JJ McCarthy, but he only really had a good second half, which was great, by the way, but I can't quite take him over at Egbuka. I mean, he was just cooking these Atlanta's defenders, man. 4 receptions, 67 yards, and 2 touchdowns. In the next couple years, he might be the wide receiver 1 in Tampa Bay when Mike Evans retires. Like, he looked really good for a rookie, especially for the first game where rookies just typically don't do a ton. He did a ton. He made so much impact this game and was the main reason why the Buccaneers won this game. Next, we got my Shocking Player of the Week going to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, they're all the same thing now. Like, this man probably had the best game of his career last week. He was almost perfect on the day. 22 for 29, 272 yards, and a touchdown. But wait, he had 2 rushing touchdowns. Man, dude, Daniel Jones looked really good, and he surprised the hell out of me. I thought the Dolphins were going to kick the Colts' ass. That may have been the worst take I've ever made in my entire life. But no, it was the exact opposite. Daniel Jones and the Colts kicked the Dolphins' ass, and I'm happy, honestly, because I want Mike McDaniel gone. I don't like him. And just I'm happy to see Danny succeed, honestly. Bring the Danny Dimes jokes back. Next, we got the MVP of the week. It is Josh Allen, and I don't think anybody will disagree. 33 for 46, 394 yards, 2 touchdowns, and to top it off, he also had 2 rushing touchdowns. The comeback this man had, down 15, and in the 4th quarter, he just decided to become prime Tom Brady. Like, seriously, this was one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen, one of the greatest games I've ever seen. And it was really nice to see him going off with guys like Keon Coleman, Josh Palmer. He's making it work with the guys he's got, and that's why he's such a good quarterback on the ground and passing. Give me Josh Allen once again as my MVP of the week. Next, we got the best game of the week. It is undoubtedly the Bills versus Ravens. Both teams went off this game, especially on offense. Defense wasn't so great. But anyways, first of all, just gotta start with the Ravens. Lamar having a Lamar-type game, per usual. And then Derrick Henry, like I said earlier, looking like prime Derrick Henry. And then you get a guy like Zay Flowers involved. He looked really good. And on the Bills side of things, Josh Allen being the MVP of the week, leading an amazing comeback. And then you get a guy like Keon Coleman involved, another guy trying to emerge as the wide receiver one in Buffalo. Overall, just a thriller. Like I said before, a great way to start primetime, and yeah, that was definitely the best game of the week. And lastly, we got the Kai Talks NFL award. It plays into the MVP award because it's basically just my favorite player of the week. It was Josh Allen. Watching him lead that comeback at the end of the game, it was an absolute movie, man, and that's really the only reason I have. He looked really, really good. That's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, let me know down below, and of course, I will see you all in the next one.